Hi guys, this is JJ Halloween, and today I'm going to be ranking all the new for 2022 animatronics. There are 18 of them, and right before we start today's video, I just want to say, once we hit 500 subscribers, there will be a special video out. So, if you're not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, and now we can start today's video. At number 18, I have Rat Girl. I think she deserves a spot because there was no point in making her. Her audio is bad, and since she's online only, only haunters are going to be buying online only props, and no haunter is going to have a rat spot in their haunt. At number 17, I have Betty Sharp. I mean, her concept is pretty cool and her backstory is really sick, but she's $170, and just having a bag movement, she seriously just looks like a static prop. So, in my opinion, I just don't really think she's worth that $170 price tag. So that's why I have Betty Sharp at my number 17 spot. At number 16, I have Young Crouchy. I do have to agree with people. The thought of making a young version of Crouchy is really stupid, but he has a good chunk of movement for $170, so I can't really put him worse than any of the other props with no movement. So, let's get to number 15. At number 15 is Tombstone Terror. He is one of those props that they have every year that is more affordable, and I do have to admit his jump scare is pretty good, and he's pretty good for his price. It's just that I don't think he's one of the best of the year, so that's the reason why I have him at. Next is Spike. I think he's a pretty awesome prop, just that he's $180. That's a little bit, it's pretty hefty, but he's still a pretty cool prop, so that's why I have him at the number 14 spot. Next is Bag of Bones. He has a really good jump scare in person. Just that he's just a generic techie jump scare prop. So that's why I don't think that he is one of the top animatronics of this year. Let's get to number 12. At number 12, I have Little Skelly Bones. I think he's a great way to bring back or return a new prop from an old year, having him a little bit different. His frays are a little bit cheesy, but his jump scare is great. He's a pretty good prop for his price. Let's go to the next one. At number 11, I have Possessed Pumpkin. He's a pretty cool prop. He's just a reskin of Crouchy. That's why I don't think he's as good as Crouchy. That's why he's not the best of this year. But his eyes are pretty cool, and overall, he's a pretty cool prop. Let's see our top 10. Starting at the top 10, we have Deadly Creeper. He is absolutely ginormous. Just $200, and he just does the two arm movements, just a movement. I mean, he is huge. He is pretty cool. That's why I have him at the number 10 spot. At number 9, I have Regan. Her projector movement is really cool. It's just that $280, even though she's a license, it's not really worth it. Beetlejuice last year was $280, and he had a lot more movement than her. So, that's why I have her at number 9. At number 8, I have the Widow. Her neck snapping is so cool. She is $200, and she just has one movement. That's why I don't think she is really worth her price, but she still has a lot of detail and is super cool. So let's see what I have at number 7. At number 7, I have Mr. Punchy. His inflatable is really cool, and his movement is really cool. He's just really cheap, and only a half head. I mean, I don't know. For a Spirit Halloween animatronic, he's $280. I think that's a pretty good price for him. He's pretty cool and a lot of lights, so that's why I have him at my number 7 spot. Let's see my number 6. At the number 6 spot, I have Lucky Bottoms. His mouth is so cool looking. I love that mouth jaw on a spring. He's $170. Definitely worth it. Starting the top 5, we have Bog Zombie. The mouth movement is pretty cool. The LED eyes are pretty cool. His arm swing is really cool. And I just think $250 for a little bit over a 6-foot zombie prop, that's a pretty good price. I think his price is pretty good. And that's why I have him at my top 5. At number 4, I have Lord Raven. And oh my god, his movement is so cool. I love the head. That's really cool. I saw him in person. He's actually not that tall, but he's still really cool. He's, I would say, another one that's pretty much worth his price, like Lucky Bottoms. So let's see my top 3. At the number 3 spot, I have Nozzles the Clown. His price is really absurd, but his whole entire look and all that is just so awesome. Let's see my top 2. At number 2 is Strawman. He's another prop this year that's really worth his price compared to all the other props with the inflation. I think Strawman's awesome. His servo is really cool. And just the whole entire movement and look of Strawman is really awesome. That's why I'm at my number 2. Now, let's see who the number 1 is. At number 1, I have Monty. I think he is awesome. A jolly chimp, mega-sized. That's just really cool. Some people don't like how his symbols are really slow, but I think that just makes him look possessed and awesome. That's number 1 for me. Now let's go to the outro. I hope you all enjoyed today's video on all the new for 2022 Spirit Halloween animatronics ranked. I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and remember, at 500 subscribers, there will be a special video. So, that's it for today's video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.